In a dramatic twist to the fast-moving talent war in AI, Andrew Tulloch, co-founder of Thinking Machines Lab, has departed the startup and rejoined Meta, according to the Wall Street Journal. This move marks another coup for Meta's aggressive push into frontier AI, especially under the banner of its newly reorganized Superintelligence division, MSL. From Meta to OpenAI to founding a new lab, then back, the trajectory of Tulloch's career reads like a road map of the AI arms race itself. He spent 11 years at Meta, formerly Facebook, developing core machine learning infrastructure, working in Meta's internal AI and systems groups. In 2023 he left Meta to join OpenAI, contributing to foundational model development, pre-training, reasoning, etc. Then, in early 2025, he co-founded Thinking Machines Lab, TML, alongside Mira Murati, former OpenAI CTO, and other former OpenAI engineers. The startup quickly secured $2 billion in funding and built a roughly 30 to 50 person R&D team, even before launching its first product. In recent days, TML confirmed that Tulloch had exited, citing personal reasons in an internal message to staff. The compensation saga, a jaw-dropping offer, and then the return. Perhaps the most sensational twist is the offer Meta apparently made to re-recruit Tulloch. According to multiple reports, during the summer months Meta pursued him with a compensation package that could be worth as much as $1.5 billion over 6 years, combining base salary, bonuses, and stock incentives. Meta, however, publicly disputed the magnitude of those numbers. A spokesman reportedly called the $1.5 billion description inaccurate and ridiculous, and noted that much of any compensation would depend on Meta's stock performance. Earlier still, Meta is said to have attempted to acquire Thinking Machines Lab outright with a $1 billion bid. When Mira Murati declined, Zuckerberg turned to recruiting her team piece by piece. Indeed, more than a dozen employees, especially from core technical roles, were approached. But until now, none had accepted. Thus, this latest move is especially noteworthy. After rejecting the earlier package, Tulloch ultimately accepted a return to Meta, with undisclosed terms. Why the timing matters? This development is striking for several reasons. TML just released its first product. The startup is no longer purely speculative, it has technical assets and momentum. Meta acquiring one of its co-founders at this juncture may influence TML's trajectory. Meta is reorganizing its AI ambitions. Under the Superintelligence Lab's, MSL, umbrella, Meta is centralizing AI research efforts and is committed to massive infrastructure investment, rumored to approach $72 billion this year alone. Talent is the new currency. In cutting-edge AI, compute and data matter, but human capital remains the bottleneck. If Meta can attract star researchers away from ambitious independence, it gains both technical depth and strategic posture. Cultural wars and allegiance. The initial refusal of Tulloch's multi-billion-dollar offer suggested that high-stakes loyalty, autonomy, or mission alignment still carry weight in this domain. His eventual acceptance now raises questions about what shifted behind the scenes. What might come next, and risks ahead for Meta, deepening its moat. Tulloch's deep experience in scalable ML systems, and his relationships across OpenAI and TML, could be folded into Meta's push for advanced models. Integration challenges. MSL is still consolidating multiple AI teams. Bringing in a high-profile outsider requires alignment of vision, incentive structure, and trust. Signals to rivals. This hire may force competitors to bolder retention strategies or further acquisitions in AI research. For Thinking Machines Lab, redistribution of responsibility. Losing a co-founder means reassigning a significant portion of technical leadership. But TML retains a strong team and independence. Investor confidence. Investors may interpret this as validation: we produce talent capable of returning to Meta, or as a vulnerability to talent raids. Product and AMP roadmap pressure. With a public product now in market, TML will need to deliver and differentiate amidst rising competition. For the wider AI ecosystem, this is another marker in the war for AI talent. Top researchers are courted with unprecedented offers. It underscores the tension between startup independence and absorption by tech titans. It raises governance and incentive questions. When massive compensation and equity rights are on the line, who controls the levers of power? Founders, investors, big tech. Concluding thoughts? While Tulloch's departure might superficially look like Meta reclaiming a former employee, the deeper narrative is about who writes the rules of AI's next decade. Meta is aggressively consolidating technical power, and this move sends a signal: even ambitious new labs cannot exist in a vacuum when their rising stars are in the crosshairs. At the same time, the drama of the $1.5 billion offer, declined, then accepted, suggests that in the highest echelons of AI, the calculus of choice involves far more than money, vision, autonomy, and timing still matter. As Tulloch steps into Meta yet again, all eyes will watch how his arrival shapes both Meta's model roadmap and TML's independent ambitions. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next one.